There's a threat in the world today, a threat to our way of living, to our society, and maybe even a threat to our very existence. And what is this threat?
Live
I
from
feel like-
Stadium Tavern, it's Wednesday night.
Jazz hands.
What up, one?
What up? Hey,
Yo.
hey, before I forget,
Yo,
why every time I hear that guitar riff, I feel like Hollywood Hogan?
when he comes out the NWO, he's like,
yes.
I like it.
I know it's not Jimmy, but that's what I feel like. So it's pretty cool.
And once again, Damon has the volume on his laptop.
I do.
Folks, we
What's
are
up?
back in the Stadium Tavern, 802 Southwest Street in Indianapolis, right around the corner from Lucas Oil Stadium.
Mhm.
He's the one.
I am.
I'm the ass.
He is.
And we are Black and White Sports.
Hanging myself.
Oh, well, you know
I
what?
just- I
I'm not
just
going to start.
pulled-
I'm not starting the show off like that.
I just
I'm not
attempted.
starting the show off that way.
I just
I see
attempted to
you
Aaron
trying
Hernandez
to-
myself.
He's trying to bring me into what he was throwing out.
Did you hear that?
Uh-uh.
I said I'm trying to attempt to Aaron Hernandez myself.
Wow.
Yeah, take that. Did you snort?
No, I said,
Oh, okay. It's too early in the show to snort.
wow. No, yeah. I ain't snorting yet, man. I ain't that drunk. I ain't
So-
drunk yet. National Tequila Day.
So you got a new pad.
We do. Man, it was hot. Dude, we got stuck with the hottest 3 days to move in the past damn decade. Okay? That shit was hot.
Yeah, man.
Thank
I
you
don't-
for my son for being off school. Thank you to my brother and sister-in-law and our realtor, Mary A. House, because she even took a load over to the new house with me.
It's
Not
family
that way.
show. Family
Not
show.
that way.
Family show.
But man, I tell you what, you know what I like?
Come back
I
again
like
to black and
having
white after
3
dark.
toilets so I can lock the door in one of them. Nobody knows where I'm at. You know what I'm doing? I'm pooping
He's thinking.
silently.
He's thinking about new episodes and articles for us to discuss on the
Exactly.
show.
like this. But yes, man, it was hot. I'm glad we got all moved in. And now we're just kind of waiting on some things to get there.
It's the hurry up and wait game.
No, I'm done. Hurry up and waiting. I did that for the past month. I am done. Hurry up and wait.
Uh-oh, I saw braids. It was Kawhi Leonard. But anyway, I'm also interested. I might have to get on my ESPN later on after the show. I'm interested to hear what these two individuals have to say about the past couple weeks' activities with the Clippers with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna have to go holler at Rachel Nichols on her Twitter page to see what's going on.
Right?
Okay, I'm not gonna holler at Rachel Nichols. I'm actually gonna look at her
He's
Twitter
just gonna
page.
look at her Twitter
to see
page and
if-
read.
Right. That's exactly what I'm doing. Like, hey, what up, girl? You know what I mean? It's your guy, Black and White
Right.
Sports. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
real quick.
Real quick.
Okay, I see Jimmy Curry is on. All right,
Jimmy
he's
Curry.
he's the Indie Mojo guy, the tire soap. Okay, he's a Cowboys fan. All right?
His fault.
Yeah, I know that. But Madden, this year's Madden, okay, has Dallas Cowboys as the number 2 overall rated team on the game with an 88 rating. Damon,
What?
do you know who's first?
We know who's first, Dan. Or you
With
wouldn't
an
be saying it.
89 overall rating on Madden 20, the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles, Eagles are number 1. Sorry, Jimmy, we're gunning for you.
That's great.
Shut up, Rob.
He said, "That's how you know it's a video game."
And
That
USA
is
Today
fabulous.
actually had the Chargers beating the Eagles in the Super Bowl this year.
Bum, bum, bum,
did.
bum. I see you, bro. I'm getting a message from the messenger of the messages.
Uh-oh. What up, sis? She is back in town. The one, Mrs. The one is back.
Miss One.
Miss One.
Did you order in on your own restaurant?
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Yeah.
No, he
I'm
didn't.
telling the owner.
Hey, but you know what? You know what comes on Sundays at 11 o'clock?
I think it might have something to do with something being pushed hard with leather and rubber and shifting gears
They drive
and
fast,
tires.
they shift hard, and they keep the rubber on the road. That's right, folks. That is Checkers and Records live Sundays at 11 o'clock.
Prefer to keep the rubber on the shifter.
You're so old, you shouldn't need to.
Ooh. So, but anyway, yes, don't forget to check out our fellow brothers in sports, Howdy and Tommy Boy over at Checkers and Records live
yep.
broadcast on Sunday mornings at 11 o'clock from the paddock.
From
Sir.
the paddock.
That's what I said. It's
Yeah,
it's
no,
like the little
I like
racing
it.
part, or like somewhere you put a car in front of the garage of the race platform or whatever. It's like the driveway to the garage.
Man.
It's a fancy word for driveway.
Wow.
All right,
It's
so
not a driveway.
we are. So I guess at this moment we're doing some PDAs. Yeah, and
All right.
we'll get on the esports. Apparently, it looks like we're gonna do it ourselves
Okay.
because I don't know what's going on with that guy. I like him.
Thanks. I don't know what thanks is, Sean, but you're welcome.
Oh, he's probably saying thanks to
Giving him heat stroke over
no,
the weekend.
No, I gave him like the super cop mustache shout out.
Oh.
Well,
That thing.
that thing almost has a personality of its own.
I'm waiting on Ron Jeremy to contact him saying, "Hey, I'm suing you for the stash."
I was thinking Aaron Rodgers was coming back. It should be like a cop trio.
Wow. Oh,
That thing
wow.
is he's a porn cop star. He's a cop porn star. That's it.
Reno 911. Now all we
Freaking
need,
love that show.
Now all we need, Sean, is some khaki shorts and a brown like sheriff looking shirt. That would be a perfect Halloween costume.
Bro.
Halloween party at Steven's new house too.
See,
Probably,
listen.
maybe. I better check that with the builder too.
Well, you already put it out there. So the building managers kind of forced their hand. But here's the thing.
I forced her hand 10 years ago. Give me that.
So I've been wanting to do a costume thing with my brother over here. And the perfect costume for us that we're going to have to put off again for another year because of the awesome costume that the wife and I have for this year. So
we're not doing the Dudley Brothers?
We are going to go as the Dudley Brothers one of these years. You know what I mean? Okay. Singlet and all.
I don't know about that, man.
But
I don't want to stand next to you in a singlet, man. Not doing it. Not you folks know what I'm getting at. Not doing it.
And then, so that has to get put off for another year because the wife and I, we're going as Rick James and Tina Marie. That's great.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so before we get to the actual sports talk,
yeah,
August 3rd.
Yes, that was coming up.
It's next Saturday, August 3rd. Sean, Damon, Chris,
Yes.
somebody help me out with the time. I don't remember.
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Meet us at Indianapolis Zoo, right?
Yes.
So it's a dad's first. It's the BW Sports One annual. I'm gonna say annual because
Yep.
we're gonna make it a lot more than just once, probably.
Yes.
Dads and kids day out at the zoo,
At the zoo.
and it's not 98 degrees with a heat index of 120 when I moved last week. So this will be awesome for me
And also, we have chosen a earlier time
for that reason.
for that reason.
'Cause
So
We're
we
fat and we don't like sweating that much.
no, not
I'd
at
rather
all.
not.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
And I'm crippled, so I don't want to be out there with a whole bunch of people. So we get in there before all of the crackheads
Mhm.
get up.
We don't have any of those in Indy. What are you talking about?
and then we get out of there before all the snooty moms come in with their groups.
Oh no, them they're there at like 8:30 when the shit
Yeah.
opens. They're ready.
So this thing so this thing came
We're gonna
about
get Rob on the mic
one of these days. Yeah, this thing came about with me seeing, like I was just making fun of, but not really. How you always see the moms get together in groups, with their kids, and they go out and do all these different things, the zoo, the children's museum, picnics and things like that. And so I figured, why can't dads do
Mhm.
things like that,
I agree.
So that brought about the first annual dads kids fun day, so
Fun
to
day.
speak. So the easiest thing thought of was being the zoo.
Mhm.
So now that we here at Black and White Sports or BW Sports One, we have decided that this is going to be a annual thing, and we want to build upon this.
Mhm.
We
And
want to do
not just in
different
our
things,
community.
right?
Yeah, we would love to see you guys from different cities, different states, different countries, even. Share what you got going on our page for, doing stuff with the kids like that. Because it's not. We talk about sports, we love sports, but you know what? A lot of our drive comes from when we were kids and the kids we have now. So we just want to see everybody, why can't everybody get along type stuff,
Right. So
you know?
next year, when we plan our event, we'll have a little more time
Yeah.
invested in it.
Yep.
That way we can, basically make our group
Well, I don't
stand
plan on
out.
moving during the summer next year either. So, I mean, that's
Right.
not going to knock out my whole summer.
Right. So that way we can actually really plan it, and then we can do stuff that makes our group
You can
stand out.
adopt either one of mine, Chris, for like a week.
You're not gonna adopt Charlie for a day. Charlie ain't trying to roll with you, bruh.
Dad, Daddy. Brandon, we look forward to seeing you and Asher out there with us next week. Um, Congratulations to Kristen that was out in the Taekwondo thing. Was it a week ago?
I think it was
2
2
weeks?
weeks
Okay,
ago.
2 weeks. Good job.
And thanks for posting
Yes.
the updates for us so we can know what was going on
Yes.
and share you guys' enjoyment and success throughout our
Yes.
fan base.
And we want you, Kristen or Brandon, one of you two, to post where Kristen trains at, because I would like to go talk to them. A little marketing.
Little marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to. This is a nice segue too for our first topic. So I'm actually trying to figure out now what
It's my drum roll. No, I
what-
wasn't telling you to move back. I was just drum rolling.
I'm trying to figure out what activity other than sports I was going to get the boy in
Mhm.
to curb his aggression
Mhm.
and to discipline his aggression. So we were thinking
That would be good.
martial arts or not really ready for the MMA yet. Martial arts or maybe boxing, but they all kind of kind of entangled together. I'm looking more for the discipline of it
Yeah.
than anything.
That'd be a good thing to get him in.
I've always favored the martial arts because
Mhm.
I loved that stuff when I was a kid and I still like
Mhm.
it now.
What would you put him in? What does he want to be in?
I kind of lean towards the boxing. he actually favors the boxing.
Oh, that's cool
So
because
I'm
he gets
kind
to
of
hit
thinking,
something.
yeah, well, you can hit something in Taekwondo, but
No,
I'd
but
rather you
but
be
a what
reactive.
9-year-old is he 9?
He's 8.
8. Okay. Well, he's like 15 in size wise. So an 8-year-old, they see, okay, boxing, I'm getting to put gloves on, I'm getting to hit, the bag, I'm getting to hit something, yada yada yada. Man, honestly, I told Vidal I was trying to get him into jiu-jitsu at one point. It's
Hmm.
like, man, here, come in. You'll get a workout, plus you'll lose some of that aggressiveness that you
Yeah.
got, Now he's 18, he's a senior, make my hair gray.
Yeah. So but I'm also trying to figure out whatever
Thank
he
you, Fortville ATA. Oh, America.
cool.
No, hold on, ATA. Black Belt Academy is where. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, thanks, Brandon.
Cool. So I'm trying
Tell them
to
to check us out because I want to talk to them.
yeah, must do because we like that stuff.
Yeah,
So, but I'm trying to figure out which one for him because I'm wondering if I want to kind of get involved too. One because it'll kind of slim my fat ass
can't
down a
fight.
little bit. It's not about fighting. I'm looking for a
Dude,
nice
with
way
that
to
ankle, you should probably sit and roll on the ground.
right. But that stuff from I mean, but serious talk. But from
Yep.
what my doctor was telling me,
Yep.
well, my regular doctor, and what he was telling me,
Not a senior
and
citizen
you
doctor.
know, with the I mean, it's kind of light act. I mean, I don't want to say it's light contact, but it's kind of light contact activity.
Yeah.
I'm looking more for the workout than the actual fighting of it. I would like to
Mm-hmm.
box because that 3-minute boxing workout is work. Can't say that word.
Yeah,
It is
it was rough.
ridiculous.
It was
It's
rough.
hard. So
Who
something
you
like that.
telling?
Oh, yeah, that's hard. And I did a dumbed down version of it.
Right.
So something like that. I mean, if he got into boxing, I'd like to do the training with him because that's something that I can work on and kind of shape myself up a little bit.
Right.
So, but or I can just find something for him to do and sit my fat ass on the couch.
You don't want to do that.
Or do I?
I mean, it sounds wonderful. Let me tell
No,
you.
it
How do you
feels
think I got
great.
this physique?
Hey, this dad bod didn't come easy.
Man,
I had to work.
this is like a triple dad bod
Man, I
right
had to
now.
work.
I gotta get going. I gotta get it going, man.
It jiggles.
What did I tell you? As soon as I moved, I was gonna start getting it in, didn't I?
All right.
All right. I gotta get an air compressor first.
All right.
First thing I buy is an
Yeah.
air compressor.
All right. And
I want
then
my
it's
damn
going
air
to be, well, I have to do this.
Besides,
But anyway, so the segue was to go into the boxing
yes,
conversation.
yes. If you guys witnessed, watched, heard about, read about, saw the unfortunate incident that happened over the weekend. I don't know if I'm gonna say his last name right, but Maxim Dadashev from Russia was in a fight Saturday night, I believe. It may have been Friday, but it was either Friday or Saturday night.
Over the weekend.
Yep, over the weekend. Suffered brain injuries and passed away. And he was 28 years old. Now, for anybody that didn't watch the fight or didn't see the video or has no clue what I'm talking about, I cannot remember his trainer's name, but his trainer was literally telling him, I'm going to stop this fight. You're getting hit too many times. That right there, for one, is a very damn good trainer. For two, he had the best interest of his fighter in mind by his health. So I don't want anybody coming on here saying, "Oh, well, it's trainer's fault." Trainer should have stopped it. No, he tried. He did, and I think I think eventually it was stopped like that. But he was trying, man. It's like, don't go out there no more. You're done. You're done. Please. He was literally begging, please don't. Please don't. You're 28 years old. You're in boxing. You're in, whatever combat sport, whatever sport period. You're an athlete and you never want to quit. But man, you got to, and this, I'm not going to segue into the next thing, but you have to use your common sense, man. If somebody that cares about you is telling you, dude, you're done. You're done. Please do not go out there.
So with that information, here's my question, because I think it still comes down to the trainer or
No.
his in-ring coach. So, but first, let me ask this question before I finish that statement.
Before he shoves his foot in his mouth.
Yeah, before I finish that statement. Now, am I under the correct assumption that you, as the training or the corner, can throw the towel into the ring and call and stop that fight?
Well, and that's what I think finally happened. But you're also, man, that's a double-edged sword, honestly. I'm not
What?
taking anything away from the fighter.
Right.
You know, you got heart. I get that. You got pride. I get that. But is your life really worth it? And that comes to the talks that we're gonna have probably here in a little bit. Just quickly is
Right.
what's safer.
And I agree. And again, this is another subject that I have my opinion on, but I'm trying to be objective about it, about questions and statements that will be said and asked from both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you were conscious enough as the trainer to elaborate your feelings and your thoughts to this fighter, your friend, the person that you are in charge of, if you're telling them, I do not think that you should continue this fight. If you're begging him, why don't you just throw in the towel at that moment? Why allow him to continue to go out there and fight? If you are responsible, ultimately, the trainer, you like a
No, no,
coach,
no, 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 no. I disagree.
like
Ultimately, if you're the one in the ring, you need to make the decision. It's ultimately on you. Your trainer has a lot, but it's ultimately on you. Think about mixed martial arts. You got my arm. If I don't want to tap, that's not on my trainer. If I don't want to tap, you're breaking my arm. I'm not going to tap. My arm snaps. Fight's over. Let's just tap before.
I think that's a totally different situation.
No,
Yeah,
because you
that's
get
that's a totally different situation because you're in action. You're in action at that point in time. He cannot just jump over the
yeah, he can.
cage.
No, he can throw the towel in at any time during the
But I,
match.
I I completely think that's a totally different situation because of the way that the sport is set up.
Okay,
The
well,
sport for MMA is set up for you to be that way. Either you tap or he breaks it.
tap or
And
snap.
boxing is set up for if you can't make the decision for yourself, your trainer should be doing that. In boxing, your trainer ultimately has the final decision. If you see your fighter out there not doing, not protecting himself, not able to fight, it is your job to make sure that fighter keeps himself alive.
And I agree. I agree to an extent, but still, you got to. Yes, I'm in the middle of the fight. I still got to be able to use my head. But the problem was, and obviously, his head was not there. I mean, his
And this
brain got
trainer knew
jarred
it.
30 times.
And this trainer knew it.
Well, and he was trying. He
So
was begging him, dude, stop! I'm stopping this fight. No,
then stop
it's
it.
not. The video I saw was, and Sam, don't go nowhere because I'm going to get to that question. Um, the video I saw was him sitting there literally pleading with him, like, dude, please let me stop this fight. Let me stop this fight. And it started out like that. And he kept saying no. It's like, dude, you're getting hit. And he literally told him, you're getting hit way too much. I'm going to stop this fight. Please let me stop this fight. And then he shook his head no. Well, they jarred his head even more. But I think if I recall correctly, and I could be wrong on this, but the video I saw, he never went back out into the ring after that conversation. And I don't know what round it was. I can't remember. But I think he did turn around finally and say, no, that's it. That's it. We're done. So I'm not blaming that trainer at all. It is in Hanowski, it is a rare, sad deal. It doesn't happen very much. It doesn't happen all the time, but it is part of what walking into a combat sport such as that. Now, Sam Hotsey, I hope I said your name right. Sorry. Sam Hotsey said, what do you think about the theory of using lighter gloves in boxing? Knockouts happen quicker and fighters potentially dish out less punches. I I agree and I disagree with that last part. Knockouts happen quicker, yes, because it would be probably a. I know 4 ounce gloves are in MMA. It would probably be an 8 ounce glove, is what I'm guessing, and I think that's what I've heard that they're talking about moving to in boxing. Yes, knockouts could happen quicker. As far as dishing out less punches, if I go from a 12 or a 16 ounce glove to a 6 or an 8 ounce glove,
You're gonna throw more punches.
I'm throwing more punches. Why? Because mentally, I'm thinking that this could be the one that connects. This could be the one that knocks him out. Why am I going to stop punching?
Well, I think it's go. I think it comes a little bit more scientific than that.
I mean, what
I
do you
think
think too?
with
Let's
the
hear what you
with
think.
the lighter gloves, you are using less energy, so you're able to throw more punches.
Well, I don't know. I don't know necessarily about less
I mean,
energy just
okay,
because of
you
that weight.
well
Because
see, just
you
look at
practice.
we'll put it this way: you throw a jab with a 16-ounce glove on 100 times
But the but
for 10 minutes.
but
I
the
guarantee.
area that you're hitting is bigger. You also got to remember that. You got to
Mm,
take that into effect. In a 16 ounce glove, it's coming at you like this rather than an 8 ounce glove or something that's coming at you like this. Now, and here's the thing also is the padding in those lower lightweight gloves that they're talking about in boxing, is the padding going over more so, what you're using to knock that person out? Is it going over the
mhm.
knuckles? Is it going over the back? Where's it at?
Right.
Because that depends on how you're going to throw that punch.
Yeah, I think really I don't think there should ever have been a boxer or a fighter's choice or a um boxing entity WBO, WBA or whatever the hell they all now.
There's
It's
like
like a
20 of
thousand
them.
of them.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, I think there should be one
Unified.
set of gloves
Oh, for all.
for
Yeah, I
all of
agree.
them.
I
You
agree.
can't go to WBO and you use a 12-ounce glove, and you can't go over here to the WBC and then use an 8-ounce glove. I think it should be the same
I agree,
glove
Courtney.
all the way
Thank you.
around.
Your wife agrees with me. Thank you, sis.
And then listen, I never now, and this is what I was gonna add comment on that too, because I agree with both of y'all. But what I'm
No, I
saying
get it.
is
I get what you're saying.
I'm not saying the trainer did anything wrong. I don't think the trainer did anything wrong. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is if you recognized the issue and like she used the same word that you did, begging. If you're
Mhm.
begging the fighter, please let me stop it,
Because you
then
want to
you
hear
stop
you
the
want to
fight.
hear that fighter tell you, yes, go ahead and stop it. It's in you, man. It's like when I was with Lamonte.
Mhm,
If I seen something that he's wobbling and shit, I'm gonna throw the towel in. Bro, I don't care what you say. At that point, I mean,
mhm.
but he wasn't wobbling. He was just kind of, man, he's taking shots. And that trainer knew he's taking too many shots at one time, man. Too many shots. I don't want to stop it if I don't have to.
I mean, I
I
get
want
that.
you to tell me,
Yeah.
man,
That's
please
why I
let me
think
stop it.
that's why I'm saying I agree that I don't think he did anything wrong because yeah, you're asking him. You asked him several times and you came to the same conclusion that he cannot perform. At that point, then you throw in the towel. Simple as that. Not saying that it's the trainer's fault that this man died. I'm not saying that at all. But you gotta like I don't want to say his name wrong. Michael
Hanowski. Hanowski.
Kanowski. I don't want to say his name wrong, but Michael, I agree with you. Ultimately, you have to protect the fighter from themselves. The fighter is never just like a basketball player or a football player. He's not going to tell you the accurate truth. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to quit. He's not going to
Right.
say, "Hey, I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm done." He's
Exactly.
not going to say that. So you got to gauge from, "No, I'm good. Let's go," to, "Yeah, I can go. I can go. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's
there's a
go. I can
major
gauge."
difference.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
there's a
You can
major
divide, you can
difference.
gauge. So no one knows that fighter better than his trainer and maybe his current concubine. Oh, that was
Wow.
great.
The shit he pulls out of, folks. I
but
have no clue.
but no one knows that got better. So
Say, yeah, Courtney said he did stop it. So, but
right.
I'm still like I said, I'm still gonna ask the fighter over and over, man. Please let me stop it. Let me stop it. Just let me stop it. I want to hear you say, yes, okay, stop it. I don't want to have to do it on my own. Cause then, if if he didn't pass away after the fight, it's very unfortunate. But like I said, they know that walking in that this is a possibility.
Right.
I mean, eventually it's a possibility. Look at Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest of all times. But what did he do? He turned to Parkinson's, right? Because he took
No, not one of the greatest.
no, he was one of the greatest.
The greatest of all
One
time.
of the greatest. I'm not budging on that.
The
One
greatest.
of the greatest.
No, I just want to be difficult.
Yeah, I know. So speaking of, why don't y'all be difficult and post on here who you think the greatest fighter of all time was?
And if you say Rocky Marciano, I'm gonna reach to the computer and smack
I mean, I like him just because he's
Jack?
Italian.
Jenkins.
I like him because he's Italian.
Nah, but anyway, so
Hold on,
but
Sam.
I'm and that's what I was going to talk
Okay,
about with Sam.
go ahead.
And you know what? Okay, now I see the point what you're saying, and I do agree with you on that. If you do have the lighter gloves, it's a smaller glove, like you said, of a mass or a mass of the glove that's hitting.
Right.
So you do tend to place or pick your punches a little better. I do understand where he's coming from there with the lighter gloves and things like
I'm still
that.
gonna throw a jab though to set up
Well, you
that
got to.
haymaker or that that body shot or something like that.
You got to throw the jab. They use a jab in MMA. Oh, I
Here-
was
well,
watching a
here-
fight over the weekend. MMA dude's jab was
Oh yeah.
outstanding.
Oh, it's
I was like, come on, man. I was sitting at the house. I'm like, man, if you jab him one more like that, I'm going to the trunk.
Where'd you go?
He didn't jab him like that anymore. Or I might have turned the channel, one of the two.
I think he turned the channel, folks. I think he turned the channel. No, I mean, like I said, it's an unfortunate incident that happened. It's something that all fighters at least should understand that there is a possibility that over time, especially depending on how many fights you've had and depending how brutal they were. I mean, Rocky Balboa would have been dead in real life had he had fought and took all them blows that he took. I mean, come on, think about it. Over
Bro,
time, your mind is not going to be there.
he wouldn't even made it to Creed 2 with cancer.
Dude, he wouldn't have made it to hit the Russian.
No, he would not have.
Thunder Lips.
Apollo Creed.
Thunder Lips. Let me tell you something, brother.
That 15-minute part of Rocky 2
Sugar Ray. All right.
is
Good.
my favorite part of all Rocky movies.
That's
Thunder
bad.
Lips.
That's bad.
Sugar Ray Robinson was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one. I mean, you got a lot because and this is a thing about boxing that I don't like.
Yo, seriously, man, how you gonna say Mike Tyson ain't one of the greatest alive?
I'm
No,
not.
seriously.
I'm going to say I
Seriously.
think I put Mike Tyson in a different category.
Oh,
I
what?
put Mike Tyson in a potential category.
Dude was under 6 foot tall, fighting every heavyweight.
Yeah,
in
he
the
was under 6
series.
foot tall, but he was 240 pounds.
No, he wasn't.
Well, he was a heavyweight, so he was over 200 pounds.
No.
He was a heavyweight, so he was over 200 pounds, bro.
Check that.
What? Say it
Over
again.
200?
Yes, he was a heavyweight, so he was over 200 pounds.
I thought it was 198.
No, you have to be over
I
200 to
thought it
be a
was
heavyweight.
198.
No, sir. No, sir.
Help us out, folks.
No, sir.
I don't believe these people over here.
No, sir.
These two people over here, I don't believe because they're those type of people.
No, sir. That 198, I think it's at what? No, 198 was.
Dude, we're talking about in the late 80s, early 90s. We're not
But it
talking
still
about now.
wasn't. It still wasn't. Because you got to look at the heavyweights back at the time. You gonna try to tell me that Buster Douglas was under 200 pounds? You gonna try to tell me that Bruno was under 200
no. I'm not
pounds.
saying they had to be under. I'm saying that's where it starts. Because
No,
once you hit like 198 pounds, I think that's you're considered heavyweight.
I think the 198 is the light heavyweight. Is this
I
what
don't
is
know.
it?
I
The
don't think
super
so.
light heavy. I think the 198 was the Roy Jones class.
No,
Roy Jones
Roy
Jr. That
Jones
light
Jr.
heavy
was
was
like
a light
no, he was
heavyweight.
like one.
He was light
Low
heavyweight.
180s.
He was light heavyweight.
He was like 184 or something.
It's still
like that.
light heavyweight. The same thing I told your brother when he said Roy Jones can beat Floyd's ass. Of course he could. He outweighed him by 80 pounds.
I would like to see Mayweather get his
Mayweather
ass
was what, 140?
Man,
150?
Tyson was the funniest I've seen.
But like I
You
said,
got to help me. You gotta help me
Tyson
with
was 215 at his peak.
At his peak.
215. That's
Sam,
over 200.
Sam, what is it? Was he not fighting at like 198 in the early probably late 80s, early 90s? He was still
Okay.
considered a heavyweight because he was fighting people like Botha and all these people that are
200
round
is the
knockouts.
minimum for heavyweight.
Thank you. See, well, he was 198. I'm still saying
He wasn't a heavyweight. He didn't make weight. He couldn't hold a belt.
What do you mean he could?
If you was 198,
Who
you
said
don't
I
make
can't
weight.
go up? Who said I can't go up? You can't go down. Who said I can't jump up to heavyweight just because I'm underweight?
Well,
Nobody.
you can't hold the okay. All right.
Hold
but
on,
anyway.
Rob's got something over there. Rob's got something over there. We're waiting. We're still waiting. Like I said,
220.
220.
Like you said, 220. So we've got 215. We've got 220 for Mike Tyson.
I still see he was under 220.
Yeah. Let him go. Let him go. Let him go.
Let me have my moment, folks.
But anyway, like I was saying,
There goes those people again.
I put Mike Tyson in a potential category. He had all the potential to be
Did he
the
not?
super great.
Did he not
He
have the
did.
heavyweight belt though?
He did great. That doesn't make you the greatest or
No,
put
no,
you
no,
in the
no. I'm
greatest.
just
He
I'm
had
thinking
he had
the
all.
heavyweight belt, right?
He was unified.
So
he was
in the
unanimous.
heavyweight division at 198.
What the hell is he talking about, Rob?
I don't know.
But anyway,
Hold on. Watch this.
he turned his mic off or mine. One of the two.
I'm done. 21.
He was 19.
Yeah.
I'll post.
I'm sure he was
I'll post
partying.
videos.
He was partying with the tiger.
I'll post videos of young Mike with Costamato in his gym training in New York
Before Don King ruined him.
Wow, bro. Yeah, I think
if Don King didn't have anything to do with him, he would have been
if
great.
Costamato would not have died,
Well, that was a big thing.
and he'd not have married Robin Givens, I think Mike Tyson would have been great.
What are you looking for at 2:00 in the morning at a hotel? Come on.
But anyway, like I was trying to say, I put him in a different category because he had all the potential to be great, but his greatness was stunted by out the ring issues. Right. So he could have been great. I like to say he did great things, but to me, I love Mike too, but
and I'm not saying he's the greatest. I'm just saying I don't think Muhammad Ali is one of the greatest.
That's fine. Okay, but what Mike Tyson was doing,
because then you got Rocky Marciano and
what Mike Tyson was doing at that size with these big boys, you know what I mean? And this is what I mean by that. Lennox Lewis was a high-powered, up-and-coming.
He was like 6'8".
Hold on, he was a high-powered, up-and-coming boxer who the people were talking about coming out of England. They wanted that Tyson fight before any of the Tyson camp and the boxing world wanted that fight before any of all that crap happened with Indianapolis and Robin Gibbon and all that stuff. They wanted that fight. Lennox's camp was ducking that fight. They ducked that fight for 3 years. Would not come out of not out of England and make that fight happen. That's why you didn't really hear a whole lot about Lennox Lewis. So when Tyson goes to jail, he comes out a broken, not the same man with bad Muslim. No, I don't want to disrespect the Muslims.
Ooh.
Bad Nation of Islam advice and people around him.
What you mean, man?
And so at that time, now Lennox Lewis is high on the category.
Yeah.
So hey,
Him and Holyfield did.
Holyfield wasn't nothing happening there. He was getting his ass whooped. Mike was getting his ass whooped. Bro, that looked so bad. Like it almost looked like that would have happened if Mike
No,
didn't go.
I'm saying you had at that time Lewis and
Yep.
Holyfield going at it each other.
Yeah, exactly. So now you want to make Lennox Camp wants to make this fight with Tyson.
Yeah.
It's not the same fighter.
Nope.
And so, and you can see by the interviews and all the crap that he was doing around it.
Man.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna eat your kids.
Seriously,
and,
man,
you
I'm
know,
gonna eat your kids. I'm gonna sit here and do this thing.
You know what I mean? Young Mike Tyson wasn't doing that.
Nope. Because
Wasn't no talk.
Because he had a
He
dad,
wasn't telling the boy
person in his corner.
Yeah, he wasn't telling the boy, "Oh, I like your lips. You gonna kiss me good tonight."
Right?
What? 20-year-old Mike
That's
Tyson
true,
ain't
though.
saying that. You know, broken down. I need to stay in the limelight because I have nothing else to do. Mike Tyson did that. So that Lennox Lewis fight, you know what I mean? If you fight Tyson when the fight was supposed to, like the Pacquiao, Mayweather, if you'd have fought when you were supposed to, maybe Pacquiao would have been a little bit more of a challenge.
What about
Maybe
the
not.
McGregor fight, man? That was awesome.
Dude, the McGregor fight, like I told you on the patio, the McGregor fight was intriguing.
That was entertaining. Who in the hell really entertained on that one?
It was entertaining,
when
like
you see
WWE.
I know we did this once before, but when you see somebody doing this, hitting down on somebody's back in a boxing match, dude, you don't belong in that ring.
Like I said, it was entertainment in a WWE category. That's where
that fight should have
Thunder
lasted
Lips
maybe
came
30
from.
seconds.
Right,
Oh, man.
that's why I was
know.
saying.
It's like,
That's why I was saying it was like WWE. This was entertaining. That's where the Thunder Lips came from. That's how we got all on the Thunder Lips.
Let me tell you something, brother.
That's what it reminded me of. Rocky.
You know who Don King reminds me of? In Rocky 5. Tommy Guns, dude.
That's
Rocky Balboa. Come on now.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
they
know.
did
That's
that
what they,
for.
I know. It's just funny. Anyway, God, Damon, always breaking my pedestal. Come on, Bert.
Yep, there's some more wrong for you on the weight of Tyson. They're killing you.
You know what? Shut up, man.
But anyway,
Shut up, Damon.
So, other great boxers, other than Tyson, but you got to think, and the point that I was trying to make that we lost earlier is when you're talking about great boxers, people tend to leave out every class other than heavyweight.
Mm-hmm. What about Duran?
Yeah. What about Roberto Duran?
Mm-hmm.
What about Sugar Ray Leonard?
Mm-hmm.
What about Marvin Hagler?
Mm-hmm.
What about Roy Jones Jr.?
What about Rocky Marciano?
What about Roy Tarver until he got knocked out?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know people don't want to. I know people don't want to hear it, but what about Floyd?
I'm not gonna say the greatest, but De La Hoya at his prime was a damn good fighter.
De La Hoya was decent until he put on the panties.
Yeah, just get out. Come on, man.
He was good till he put on the panties. I'm not making this up, folks. It's on the internet.
All over it. Got lipstick on
And then Mayweather beat. And then Mayweather. That was one of the fights that I posted. That
well, see, that was another fight that should have happened 5-6 years prior to when it did.
Well, that was more De La Hoya's fault.
I'm not saying whose fault it was. I'm just saying the fight should have happened earlier than when it did. And that's the problem in these the matchups. You know, you don't have these guys anymore. Boxing.
Damn, y'all need to read comments. Roy Jones. What about Roy Jones? Back to him. Is that your guy, Sean? That's like the 9th time you mentioned Roy Jones Jr.
We said that earlier, Sean.
I mean, this guy. Have you ever heard him commentate a boxing match?
Who, Tommy Boy?
No, Roy Jones Jr.
No.
You ever heard?
No, I have. Yeah, I probably have. Yeah. Probably have.
And
I've watched a ton of boxing matches.
And if you put him and Larry Merchant together on the same fight,
really good.
This is terrible. This is like
So
Bill
it'd be
Walton.
Like Chris Collinsworth meeting.
No, it's
John
Bill
Gruden.
Walton and Dick Vitale. But at least they know about their sport.
Well, that's true. Don't shoot that play, man. Throw it to L. Throw it to L.
Rob is playing Madden on rookie.
Well, yeah, look at the score, man. He's really
Yeah,
wanting to win.
yeah.
And
Wow.
it's the bad part is he's the Dolphins. Folks, it's 49-7.
So, but yeah, so you gotta include some of these lighter fighters.
I want to hear what everybody thinks of what is the safer sport, boxing or mixed martial arts. I want to hear it.
I got a solution. How you make boxing safer?
Waiting.
Put on the headpad, the headgear,
The
like in
headgear?
amateurs. Put
You're
on the
still-
headgear.
Your head's still getting jarred. That doesn't matter.
I mean,
still
then
jarring.
take the helmet off playing football.
Let's just say, oh, he got an interception. Let's just say that headgear is a lot less, especially in this day and age. The helmet, I mean, that thing is air soft. You got all kinds of cushion in it. That headgear is a piece of foam.
So why don't you update the headgear to where it has all the technology to absorb and disperse the kinetic energy coming from the punches placed against your face?
Because the problem is, I don't think that they have enough.
Dude,
and
I can't
hate
get
to
nothing for kinetic energy. I can't get nothing for that. Can't get nothing for that.
I'm done. Next,
Sean says MMA.
safer. I agree.
I think the Kumite is safer.
What the hell is that?
Dude, you've never watched Bloodsport?
Man, it's been years.
So
since
you
I've
don't know
seen
what the
Blood.
Kumite, so you just forgot what the Kumite is?
Yeah, I guess I did. Damon.
Oh, fight to the death. Kumite.
Is that what it means? Fight to the death? That's what
Probably
they should do.
not.
Just go
I
back
don't
to the
know.
Coliseum days.
I don't speak
Put
Oriental.
lions in the Coliseum and throw
Fuck
to
yeah, I'm
throw to
down.
people.
I'm game because I'll be on the front row watching, throwing popcorn and tomatoes.
Blood.
I'm good with it. Long as I don't have to compete, I'm good. I'm one of those fans. I will be at the Coliseum watching the Gladiators all goddamn day.
Brandon, we like you even more now. Do you see his comment?
Yes, on the big bird.
He's all
Yes.
happy now.
Look at the big brain on Damon.
Look at the big brain on Damon. Feel better?
Yes, I do.
All right, there you
I
go.
feel great.
Where are we at?
We're at the Stadium Tavern,
Where's that at?
downtown Indianapolis. Oh, you want the address? 802 Southwest Street.
Boom! That was loud.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it was. It was.
We're here again, live from Stadium Tavern. It's Wednesday night.
It's crazy how he plays Madden on rookie and then beats up on the sorriest team on the game. Look at him. He's over talking about, yeah, we're into this tournament.
Dude, I'm really telling you, I think he's the Dolphins.
Dude, are you the Dolphins? Okay, speaking of football, why my guy Ramsey show up to training camp in an armored truck?
I can't answer that. Well, okay, there's
Well,
the answer. He has enough money to.
There you go.
See, that's why I come here, Damon. I get knowledge from Rob.
Yes. So, okay,
I also
let's
hold on,
explore
hold
this.
on.
Uh-huh.
I also get Taco Tuesdays, peel and eat shrimp on Wednesdays, and wings on Thursdays, folks. And also,
All can be infused with CBD oil for just $5.99.
That's right. And also, they have their brand new Stadium Tavern vodka, folks.
Oh,
Bam.
I see pizza fries.
Oh wow! I just saw.
I
that.
see a breaded tenderloin, fried bologna sandwiches. Okay, Rob, are you trying to turn this into
that is for you
African
people.
American joint?
Rob, that is for his people, isn't it?
That's what it is. Is that for us? Did you put that in
That
here
is for
for the browner side of life? What, fried bologna? Oh my god, bro! I've been eating fried bologna since I was like 6.
Ain't nothing wrong with fried bologna.
That
If
shit's
you've
hot.
never had fried bologna, then you've never had ramen noodles.
If you've never had fried bologna, you've never been poor.
It's what? Thick. Yeah.
Oh, you
This
gotta be the
isn't the
government.
thin.
Can't be accurate. Can't be accurate. Just gotta be
Right.
that government. You
Right.
know what I mean? You get that big thick ass block of cheese,
There you go. There you go.
which is the same government cheese that they give you down here at the Marion County lockup.
I don't know anything about that.
No, it's a lie. Hey,
So,
mother.
Damon, what was
Yes.
you saying?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, yes, I
There you
remember.
go.
Armored truck. See, you got to stay with me. Got to stay with me. So let's break this down.
It's got to stay with you.
All right. So you are a top 50 NFL player. You make big dollars. You got unlimited access. How does one go about searching Google to find a armored truck to drive you to training
Well,
camp?
I believe, and he may have bought it because I believe I've heard actually Angel say that they sell, like the National Guard sells those trucks off after so many years.
Well, I figured they
He's
would
got enough
sell
money
them.
to buy it.
I mean, I figured they sell them to maybe a armored truck bank mover company place. Didn't really see a civilian
Are we
buying
talking?
the
Hold on.
armored
Are we
truck.
talking about like the Brinks trucks? Or are we talking like
Yes.
an army?
No, it
armored?
was an armored
Oh,
truck,
okay.
like a Brinks truck, like a money
I
truck.
gotcha. I gotcha. I didn't
So
see
like
that.
he was a high commodity, like he was under protective custody or whatever. So they gets out the dude, gets out the truck. He walks around, jiggles his keys and blah blah blah. He's got the
Did he
bulletproof
drive it or
phone.
was he in the back?
No, he was in the back.
Okay. So he's looking through the little peephole,
Yes.
like
And
dead presidents.
so the guy walks around, uniform on, he jiggle, he opens up the keys, and this jackass jumps out the back of the truck, ready for training camp.
He's ready. Why don't you tell everybody who you're talking about?
Ramsey.
There you go.
That's what I said the first time. I
And
said,
they-
did you see Ramsey
I
show up to
thought you
training
said
camp?
Randall the first time.
No, I
Who the
said
hell's he talking
Ramsey
about?
show up to
No.
training camp in an armored
And
vehicle.
I did hear that.
Like you thought I was talking like he drove to the damn place in a tank.
What do I have something to throw at you? Did you see that he's not even getting an extension after this year?
I wouldn't give him an extension either. Can't stay
I
healthy.
wouldn't either.
And then again, another athlete spending his money on dumb shit, Adrian Peterson.
But they don't do that.
We're not gonna blame this. You know what?
I would blame it on the trainer.
You know what? I'm tired of today's athlete.
Bam. I like it, Sean.
I'm tired of today's athlete. What were we talking about?
Armored trucks. People getting a lot more money for no reason. Ramsey
Yeah, I
coming
lost it.
out.
I had
Ramsey
it
coming
going.
out, not getting re-signed a new
I lost it.
contract.
I lost it. It's gone. It might come back. It's gone. It was great.
It's out of here.
It was gonna be.
It was great, but he can't fucking remember.
Yeah,
My bad. I dropped the
yeah.
F bomb. But
Yeah.
God, Damon.
Yeah. Thanks, Sean.
That's
Thank
my
you,
fault.
Sean. Thank you, Sean and Sean's dad for his awesome Saturday bologna sandwiches, which destroyed
His thought.
my thought
Train
process.
of thought went out the window with the fried bologna sandwiches.
Yeah, you know, you
for
can talk
August
about
3rd.
food, and fat guy comes running.
Wow. There you go. Athletes spending money stupid.
Yes, Adrian Peterson. Thank you.
Boom. Came right back to
Thank
him.
you, Sean. Yes.
You're
I'm
out. now you're in.
tired. You're my guy. I'm tired of today's athlete blaming their failed or blaming their blowing of money or lack thereof money when they retire and move on somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You're in control of your money.
Mm-hmm.
You're in control of your lawyers.
Mm-hmm.
You're in control of your accountants.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know what I'm saying, okay, yes, I pay an accountant to take care of my money. I make $100 million goddamn dollars. Don't you think that I'm gonna be watching him?
You better be. Or somebody's watching him. That's watching him. That's watching her. That's watching her. That's
Hey,
watching
I hit
him.
the lottery right now. I won't have a lawyer.
Nope.
I won't have an accountant.
Nope.
I'll have a wife and a mother.
Yep. And believe me,
Them the
ask
only two
Sean,
people I trust with my money like that.
you
I'm
don't-
not going to
you
go
don't
sit
trust
there.
me. You don't trust me.
Why would I have you in control of my money when you go be my business partner?
Just for that.
Piss break. I don't have a co-host. Look at him. He is pouting. He is really pouting to the bathroom. He is mad. Uh-oh. But anyway, here comes Rob. He's just over here and sit. Well, everybody, this is a momentous moment. This is the first time Rob has graced us with his presence on camera.
It's good to be here.
This
Glad
is
everybody else can make it.
this is the owner of the Stadium Tavern, our lovely home away from home.
We enjoy having you here.
We enjoy you having us have us here. So, um, we're basically tricking Dan.
Absolutely.
Yes. So,
Absolutely.
but we're not because you're actually live. Rob
True.
said he would never be live.
Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
I haven't
Said
even used
never.
my Just for Men's in a couple of weeks either, so it's bad.
Yes.
Horrible.
But see now, listen, look at this guy. Check him out. Ladies, he's hot.
I got the dad bod.
He's dad bod number 3.
We got this. No, we got this. We got this. We got this.
Oh, now he has a plan. Now he has a plan.
Oh, here.
He's too late.
I get it too.
Yes. Specials.
All right, every Tuesday we do Taco Tuesday. One Devour Deals Taco Tuesday deal of the year. 50-cent beef, $1 chicken, $2 pork or shrimp. Every Wednesday when you guys are here, it's 40-cent peel and eat shrimp, $4 pint night. And Thursdays is 45-cent wings and $11 domestic buckets. Wings are top 20 in the city according to the Indy Star.
Top 20 in the city. Now, I am a wing connoisseur, and I will agree that the wings are fabulous here in the spot. See, Dan, I got Rob on stage.
No, I did by telling you I'm done.
Sam said, talking to Mike, Rob. So basically what he said is he had outstanding Taco Tuesdays. And we got pill and eat shrimp, 40-cent pill and eat shrimp on Wednesday. And we got 45 wing Thursday.
All-
45-cent wing Thursday.
No carry out. Dining
No
only.
carry down in only.
All right.
All right.
I feel
so
better.
good. Now back to the athlete. So the reason why we say that, I posted an article, Adrian Peterson,
Mm-hmm.
over his tenure in the NFL made over $100 million. Why are you in debt? Why are you defaulting on a $5.2 million loan?
Mm-hmm.
One, who
Why
loaned
did you
somebody
need a
$5 million?
loan?
Right. Why do you need a loan?
That would be the first question.
And
Why the hell
one,
do
why
you
would the
need a
bank
loan?
give him a loan
Because of his
of
name?
$5.2 million when you know this man ain't playing no sports?
Man.
So where's he gonna get this money from? But then again, I'm looking at it like this. Why are you not watching your own money? So either you're stupid and blowing money on a $10 million house in Minnesota, a $10 million house in Texas, where you're from, a $10 million house in wherever else you like to vacation at. I mean, hey guys, when you stop playing, the taxes on those homes keep coming.
Right. They don't stop.
They don't stop.
They don't
You keep
stop.
coming. The insurance on all $750,000 cars keep coming. The maintenance on all $150,000 cars keep coming.
Mm-hmm.
Not every ex-player makes it on NFL Network or ESPN or Fox.
Like who?
Mark Dirty Sanchez. Hey, y'all. That's
I
breaking
just
news.
cannot wait.
Breaking news.
I can't wait to see Dirty Sanchez all up on ESPN fumbling the mic like he fumbled the football.
Butt fumble might be
Man.
the number one dumbassery play
Ooh,
of all
yeah,
time.
man, that's up there.
Peyton Manning's pick six in the Super Bowl was pretty bad too.
Yeah, that sucked. I mean, for
Yeah,
Colts
that
fans,
was really bad. That
Colts
was
fans.
almost like you were paid.
He said it,
Yeah.
not me.
It was almost like that was a sentimental
said it,
win for
not
the
me.
city of New Orleans. I've seen Peyton throw some bad plays, but that was almost like it was
Ooh,
like,
yeah,
hey,
I don't
bro,
think you're making it for wings from Australia, but right on for joining us. When you come to the States, check us out.
he's from Australia.
He is.
That's freaking awesome.
That it, you about dropped the Dan on that. I heard it.
I'm sorry, but I can't help it because one of my favorite movies, the Dingo Ate Me Baby.
Wow.
I love Tropic Thunder. It's a great movie.
What do you mean, you people?
But anyway, yes, I would love to go to Australia
Oh, I love it. I just ain't getting bit by a snake, a crocodile, a spider,
or
a
anything.
lizard, a worm. I don't give a shit
It's
what it is. I ain't getting
It's
bit by it out there.
amazing to me how that can be so isolated, and you have all the poisonous shit in
Every
the world
single thing with
there.
crocs that are yay big.
How do you? I want to go to. I want to go to
Crikey,
Outback.
look at this.
I want to go to Outback.
I want to go to the Everglades.
I want to go to the Outback. I want to see that big ass rock where the aliens come.
I about snorted on that one.
Dude, I'm a huge Ancient Aliens fan. But anyway, there's the
So,
big old
yeah.
rock in the middle.
So
of
let me
nowhere.
ask you, Damon, are you going to storm Area 51 with the rest of them?
For what? Ain't shit there. They moved that shit long time
Nah,
ago.
they getting ready to let loose like the Predator 2.0 or some shit like that for anybody that comes and done.
Bro.
I ain't going.
See, this is how I know because I watch Ancient Aliens. There is a system of tunnels all under the Southwest.
Dude,
From
there's systems of
Utah,
tunnels
New
all up in
Mexico.
there here.
Yeah, New Mexico, Utah, Nevada. All that, man, that shit's been gone. That shit's been gone.
I ain't going.
It's just
I
been
ain't
gone.
going.
So it's a waste of time. So you get the Air Force. So what's going to happen is all these people is going to storm Area 51, and the United States military is going to test a new
Yeah,
biochemical weapon.
something. Zombie apocalypse is getting
Yeah.
ready to happen, folks.
That's how it starts. Resident Evil.
Hey, you know what movie's getting ready to film in Australia?
What?
The new Mortal Kombat movie. They're redoing it.
Or are they going to do a good one now?
Yeah, I know. Wait.
Can I get? Can I get?
Can I get somebody that's on
can I get-
PlayStation to come play me on Mortal
bro?
Kombat?
Can I get
Scared?
Jet Li to be Liu Kang?
Scared? Scared?
No, I'm not
The
scared.
original Shang Tsung from the first movie is the Shang Tsung in the Mortal Kombat 11 game.
But that's
awesome.
That's cool.
That's
but I
awesome.
mean, I'll need Shang Tsung to be the big overpowering dude that he was supposed to be.
No, he wasn't. Oh, he wasn't big. He
But
was
in the
the
game,
soul is mine.
wasn't he like?
Nah, that's Goro. Goro's got the forearms and
No, I didn't say he was Goro because he didn't. Shang Tsung used to wear the helmet,
nah.
sit in the
Tsung-
chair, in the Mortal
No,
Kombat.
that was Shao Kahn. Shang Tsung
Ah,
was from the original one that
Yep.
changes, that morphs into everybody.
yes, and your
Yeah.
soul is mine. Yeah,
There you go.
whatever.
There you go. Now I'm
Aliens,
caught
man.
'em up.
Aliens, man. You guys have all that I want to go to Disney World. Okay. Hey, bro. I would love to have a replica Millennium Falcon in my backyard. Millennium.
Try to say that again.
Yeah, I can't do it. Can't do it at all. What were we talking about sports wise? It's all I had to do with sports at some point in
Man,
time.
Mortal Kombat's esports.
Yes,
No, we do
esports.
it all. We do
Do
it
it
all.
all.
Because we sure ain't waiting for Gator Melon to get up on it.
No.
I'm in school.
Gator Melon is trying to get his team together for the Indianapolis Macker.
Ah, Julian, I'll play. I'll play. Just throw it to me.
Just
I'll
throw
pass
to
it.
him.
I'll set picks galore, man.
So Dan at 36.
37.
Dan at 37 is
gonna-
wanting to
You're
play.
gonna be playing with the you're gonna be playing with the old.
No.
dudes.
No.
Oh, they would
You're
jump
gonna
up.
no.
They would
You're
jump
gonna
up.
fall down.
No.
I am the Macker connoisseur. You're gonna be placed in the dominant age group of those players.
Oh, is it the average?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it's two 21s and a 24 and 37, guess where
We
you gonna
playing with
be
some
at?
30 or 26-year-olds.
Yeah.
Like I said, all I gotta do is pass me the ball. I'll pass
So
it to you.
I'm saying it right here.
Don't be scared.
This is gonna be a momentum. A momentous occasion. August 16th, 17th, and 18th is the Indianapolis Gus
They
Macker.
play Friday, Saturday, Sunday now?
No, they just have the dates there.
Oh, okay. Registration.
Registration's
starts
Friday, but they have it from 16th through the 18th. But this is a momentous occasion. So my 14-year-old daughter, who is a basketball player, she has gotten 3 other players. They're going to compete. This will be her second time playing in the Macker. They're going to compete in the Indianapolis Macker. And then my son, Julian, has got him a team. They are going to compete in the Indianapolis Macker.
And it's funny you
to
say
and
that
it's
because
funny I
got-
say that because
I
we're
got-
rounding it out that dad shoulder is going to be just fine.
Did you hear that? But he still don't
His
want to play with the white
rehab,
boy.
his rehab is going to be aggressive. There's
He's
no
quiet.
structural damage to my rotator cuff. The hairline fracture of my bone has healed, so now I'm just
And the
rehabbing to get back to
one
work,
is
which is the
playing.
times are going to correlate together. So I will be playing my last Macker at the same time that my kids are playing in the Macker as well.
That's awesome. Still don't want to play with me. That's
No.
cool. I shoot better than Storm, though.
You heard that, Royce.
I seen the video. I'm
So
not, I'm
that
joking.
is the
I'm
big
joking.
announcement.
I'm joking. I gotta love y'all. You my boys.
So that is what my big announcement that I said
Hey,
was
look who's
coming out.
on. Probably Jasmine.
Probably. Yeah. So
Mom,
it's going
let
to
me see
be.
your Facebook.
So it's going to be a all Thomas Macker,
Nice.
so
That's
to
cool.
speak. So I'm playing with a couple buddies.
It
That
is
is
funny that you
also going to
said
be
that,
our
though.
last.
Jasmine and 3 other girls from the basketball team are probably going to be there too.
Awesome. Well, the online deadline is the 29th.
Yes, I know. Monday.
Monday.
Yes.
So Monday.
Monday.
And it's going to be awesome. So, hey, we'll post all of our team names and all of our events and our time. So come on out and kick it with
Whoa.
us. Black and White Sports is in this biatch.
Oh, shoot. Suck it now.
So this will be my last Macker.
Uh-oh.
So I mean, it's
How many did you play?
I don't know. I have to get back with Royce and
Damon
and Storm.
was
I
the
think we
slam
played.
dunk champ.
I think we
here?
played in about 20.
Was that here?
I've won Indianapolis a few times.
The slam dunk?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I won Indianapolis. I think I won Indianapolis 3 times. I won in Muncie twice.
The
I won
real
Kokomo
question.
once. I won Peoria once.
The
I
real
won
question.
Columbus, Ohio once.
Daniel, let's make a team and call us the Thompsons. Why is it the Thompsons? He's the Thomas.
Why can't you be the Stevens? Why not that? I'm not be what you are,
Ah.
man. Be what you are, man.
Fat white guys.
There-
Fitting.
Hey, there was a nice of them, a team of them up in Kokomo this last weekend.
Beat them.
I didn't play. They didn't play them, but it was entertaining to watch.
Oh shoot!
I was
Hey,
all
Sean, I'm down.
spectating.
Did Sean, be honest. If you want to play, I'll play, and I'll find 2 other. We'll find 2 other people. Yeah. You want to? Do y'all want to be on my team? Because the black guy don't. Must be a reason. Don't know why.
See,
Then-
who jump?
Man.
He can't shoot either. He's a pretty good linebacker though.
What's it? Hold on here.
What? Oh, somebody's talking shit.
Yeah, my wife. I'm gonna call you out. I ain't even gonna give you a thumbs up. She got me a salad. What are you trying to say, Christy? What? are you really trying to say?
But she's neglected to tell you that on the salad that she got you is
Hopefully
like
there's
six
chicken.
6.5 pounds of meat.
Man, I hope so. I like me
You
an
got
antipasta
chicken,
salad.
ham, bacon,
Hey, I like antipasta salad.
turkey.
Where'd you go, Chris? Where'd you go to get that salad for me? Big fat guy wants a salad. The Even Stevens.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm done. Yeah, right. Probably fat free
No.
Italian or something.
Come on, Rob. You know exactly what dressing. Italian.
Why is that? Why does that got to be that?
Nah.
Bafangu. I like ranch too. Must because I'm half black.
Sam says you don't make friends with salad.
Shit, tell me about it.
You make friends with beer and wings.
Quick story, real quick. Damon came over to check the house out. What, like, I don't know when it was.
Thursday?
Yeah. He opens the fridge. He goes, I thought this was a family moving in. He opened the fridge and there was a box of Hungry Howie's pizza. And an
12 beers.
And
You didn't have no milk. You didn't have no
I didn't have
water.
anything in there.
You had pizza,
I had
and,
pizza
beer.
and beer. Hey man, two guys are moving this shit, man. That's all we needed. Fat-free Italians.
Macker, not maker. Fat-free Italians. That should be a T-shirt.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm with you now, Chris. I get you.
Bachelor pad special food. I'm telling you, dog. When I had my first apartment, Royce and I, all we had was Outback dishes and pizza boxes.
Hey man, shit works.
'Cause at the time I was working at Outback, so the whole kitchen was furnished with Outback. The dishes, the plates.
Christy, this is to you.
Uh-oh, there must be meat on that salad.
I'll let you read it.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I'll take a salad too.
Yeah, I like that.
I've been trying to get the wife to order hot box pizza, but she's like, "Screw you."
You know how long it's been since I've had like actual things to choose from around my house?
Oh yeah, because you was an East Sider rider.
Now I'm a Southside rider dyer. That's where I've been.
Back home.
Yep.
Back home. The roots.
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 Anyway.
Roots. Roots.
Anyway.
Toby.
Anyway.
So, but
yet
you know,
you didn't feed. No, I didn't. You know, you could have eaten the 6-day-old pizza, Sean. I should have gotten some food, but you know what? By the time we got over to the house and unloaded, it
you
was
were
like,
already
what,
passing out.
10 o'clock. Yeah, right. It was like 10 o'clock. And I wasn't even thinking about it. So I apologize, Sean. Sean, I am going to invite you over to the house to get one. I'm going to fix you a steak dinner. Okay. There you go. I'm putting it out there. I'm going to fix you a steak dinner for all your help, love, and support last week. Thank you. That's my little brother.
Notice you're only getting the steak. You're not getting the potato.
I didn't say
You're not
anything. But
getting
you
the
bring anything else,
broccoli.
I'll get you the steak. I might even put some garlic parmesan on it for you, but you got to get the side.
With no Italian seasoning.
Did you hear what I said, people? Garlic parmesan, and he he looks at me and says, "No Italian seasoning."
Well, that doesn't make it Italian because you put garlic parmesan on wings from Hooters. Does that make those Italian wings?
Is that not Italian seasoning?
No, Italian seasoning has other items.
Anyway, back to our
Chef
regular
Chuck,
broadcast.
school him. Chef Chuck, school him on the Italian seasoning.
Ooh, that might no. I think there's actually like an age limit that you have to at least be.
For
Macker. He said, "Let's put Graham on our team so it averages out our age a little bit."
Oh yeah.
Nah, man, because that means we're gonna go down.
I think
I'm gonna be playing in your age group. So yeah,
I think if I'm not mistaken, I think 10.
Sam, the Australian, straight up said, "Okay, let me set you straight. We don't actually eat anything served at Outback." That's
I'm
funny.
not surprised. I'm not surprised.
That's good.
America screws everybody else's food up.
Nobody, Chris. Nobody. Jimmy John's was literally a mile away from the old house, and they wouldn't deliver it to us. That's
So I would like to actually have some actual Australian cause food. That word wasn't coming out, so I actually have some authentic Australian food.
Oh man,
So
I
that'd be
love
great.
tries. Gator. I've never actually had gator meat, but
Look
I've heard it's
chewy.
good. I've
Look
heard it's a little
chewy.
chewy, but I heard it's good.
Little chewy, but it's I forgot where we were at. They a restaurant that the wife and I did on our where is Courtney and Damon and
Yep.
Indy.
Yep.
One of those places had gator bites.
Oh, that was the Po' Boys place down on Shelby Street.
Yes,
That closed, man. Those were
those were good.
good.
Those were good.
Ooh-wee, those were good.
The po' boys were pretty darn good too.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Sean, we're not gonna get Dad and Uncle Tony because
Uncle
Dad.
Tom,
Yeah.
you have an Uncle Tom?
No, it's Tony. Come on, Tony. Hey, Tony. No, Dad's second knee is gonna be still like metal healing around the skin by that time.
Now that you mention it, I only know two black Tonys. And I've never, I mean, two black Toms. I'm sorry.
Folks,
I've only known two black Toms.
you'd
and I
probably
wish I'd
find
have
a
thought
Tony
of-
before you'd find a Tom.
I wish I'd have thought about it.
That one night.
Like, I got an Uncle Tom. Sorry,
Oh,
folks.
shoot.
But anyway.
That's the black coming out of me. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sean said he's had Gator. But anyway, hey, Sam. So since you're from Australia, that's awesome. We got Australian
Yes.
follower. And also we have Wendy from we also have Wendy from the UK.
didn't see that,
But
did
my
you?
I will here in a second.
Oh, he's gonna see it. Sean.
But
That's gonna be funny.
my question is for you, what sport do you follow most? Homeland sport. Do you follow most? Are
Tennis.
you more rugby
Tennis.
or cricket? Because I think cricket's pretty big in Australia as
I-
well,
I'm
if I'm
pretty
not
sure
mistaken.
Tennis is pretty big too.
Yeah. So, because they do have a major, so
Well, they have the Open, yeah, but
Yeah.
I really think that tennis is pretty big in Australia.
hey, I'm pretty proud of Australia, to be honest with you, for the simple fact that it was started as a prison colony. Do you know that?
Thank you, Damon.
Do you know that?
No, I didn't.
It was started.
I hope
That's
he's
why
wrong. Sam, if he is wrong, please call him out.
he says, "Ooh, I love Australian rules football too, even though I don't understand it, but I love it. It's awesome."
Huh.
But yes.
So what
Sam-
time? What
Sam
time
will
is it?
agree
right
with
there?
me.
What time is it over there right now? Are you getting ready for work or something, man? It's like a while away from.
Yeah,
us.
he's like, isn't it like completely on the other side of the planet? So you're like, it's
Yeah.
like dark time. So he should be
Oh,
getting
that's
ready.
odd. I think the sun might be coming up over there.
I'll show you what's football.
With any
This
pads or
year
helmet?
type of football
That's
without
what we
pads
played
and
in the.
helmet.
That's what we used to play in the backyard.
Yeah, smear the queer. Ooh, I can't say that, can I? Can
I was gonna
that?
say it, but I'm gonna let the black guy fuck up on that one.
Well, we can say it. We can say it. We can say
Right.
everything.
Right, man. Y'all can do it.
We're
good.
allowed to say
Yeah,
everything.
I ain't
'cause
saying
no one can say anything against us.
I'm not.
That was
I
Whole
know.
different
I
issue.
get you. I get it. I caught it. I was playing around.
See, look, yeah, man, we all convicts.
Well, at least he's right.
Let's see. So you
Damn it.
started as a prison colony, and you turned into a country. So Australia
But again,
is the
has
only,
the deadliest shit all
Yeah,
over the place.
but it's the only continent country.
say that again.
It's the only continent country.
Wrong.
Name another one.
Never mind. I was about to say Africa.
Thank you.
And there's like 30 different countries within Africa. I got you.
Again, the one is full of useless information.
It's 11 a.m. See?
11 a.m.
11
Awesome.
a.m.
Hey, no, that's Canada. Mate, that's
Man, we should call him.
it. we should call.
We
him.
should get him on the phone.
We should get him on the phone one day.
I tell you what, Sam, next week, let us know if you want to be a little phone in conversation with us. and we'll talk some of the Australian football.
Because with Verizon, we have international free calling.
That's him. Call his phone. Nah, but, send us a message. See if next week works or something. You know, I'd love to get you on across the sea to hear about a little bit of Australian football.
Listen,
Man, that
Brandon,
sounds
the
fun.
next time you call me Stephen A. Smith, I'm going to come see you. I am going to come see you. We gonna have a little chat.
That's preposterous.
I am not a fan, and I hate that I follow him on Twitter. I am not a fan.
Sounds good, Sam.
And I hate that I agree with him from time to time.
That's like
It
agreeing
hurts
with
me.
Tony Romo. Me
It
agreeing with
hurts
Tony
me.
Romo, watching him or listening to him do a game. It's like, man, that dude. I'm glad he wasn't that good on the field.
All right. Well, I hear you, Sam, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Thank
'cause
you.
then we'll have to be able to. He can explain to us, you know, the whole difference between Australian rules football and rugby.
Right. And don't post no more. Save it for next week for us.
That'll be awesome.
Yep.
Because I'd like to know. My daughter played rugby for a couple games, and I thought she was
Damon
really
played
good
rugby
at.
in the front yard. We heard that.
Shit, Damon didn't play no damn rugby.
Yeah, he did.
Now I'm
Smear the what?
a spirit of career. That's Australian rules football. It's different.
Oh, it's that. Oh, okay. Okay. Never mind. Not gonna say it. Shut up, Dan. Bite your tongue because you don't want to go down that road. I'll go
Or-
down with that road with him off
Yeah.
air. I
Or
ain't doing it
Sam,
right
or
now.
Sam's gonna mail a deadly insect to you.
No, I won't even talk about him. I won't even talk about him. Had nothing to do with him on that one. Sam, thank you for your support from
Courtney
Australia.
says
though.
we're full of shit.
His eyes are brown. My eyes are blue. I hide it a lot better.
Wow.
Hey, Damon's over here exploding with his shitness.
Wow.
Oh shoot!
But that's awesome. So that's two people that I've talked to from Australia in the last 3 days.
Nice.
Because when the wife and I went to the store at Myers, there's a young lady that works there that is from Australia.
Really?
Yes.
I used to work with a guy from Australia too.
It was
The
pleasant.
dude had. Oh, he was a great guy.
But they were nothing like Crocodile Dundee.
No, he did have the accent like hell though. But man, this dude's hands. Chris knows who I'm talking about. This dude's hands, the fingers in the hands were so big. I mean, it looked like he had elephantitis of his hands, but it didn't. I mean, these things were like chicken fingers, like you get fried. They're that thick.
Mhm.
Every finger.
Wow.
Oh, I bet there's people so glad he's not a.
I want to also
Oncologist
know
or
about
something.
that
Not
that
oncologist.
that field where the spiders. Have
Oh,
you
in
seen
fact,
that?
Yeah.
Where they let where the webs just take up the
Yes.
whole.
Ew.
That's why I can't live there.
Nope.
I'm
Hulk
done.
hands, yes.
I'm done.
Ugh. Sam, what is and you can answer this as we finish up this show, but I want to hear the scariest thing there. What are you scared of the most in Australia?
Kangaroos.
Nah, man. Did you see that video?
Look.
What?
Google. Did kangaroos.
He didn't even say, "Hey Google." I thought you had to say, "Hey Google."
Too.
Watch, you gonna get on Facebook later and kangaroo
Gonna be
shit's gonna be all
showing
over
up.
your thing.
Dude, I don't like the damn thing that can stand up and fight me with his little hands and then kick me on his tail.
Sam says he's got 100 things in his backyard that can kill him right now. Dude,
Bro.
seriously,
That's a wrap, dog.
they're not worthy.
I'm not leaving the hotel.
I'm going outside, man. I hope it better have an indoor pool with no access to the outside for snakes, crocs, anything to
Dude,
get
I'm
in
going to the Outback in full latex.
there. Man, I don't even know if I want to go now.
He says I have 100 things in my backyard that could kill me right now.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I just got my wife.
That's why you sleep with one eye open, right?
Just kidding. Just kidding. Hey, Mariah, we're almost done here. Can we get 2 more shots of that clear liquid?
Since it is National Tequila Day, folks, we are going to enjoy a shot of tequila.
So again, we'd like to thank everybody for joining us for this fabulous hour and a half.
You gonna backhand me?
Yes, I will backhand. Okay, here we go. So we want to thank you guys for joining
See this
us
guy?
for this hour and a half to talk about absolutely nothing. At some point, we are supposed to talk about sport.
Hey, real quick, did you see the? Well, I asked you earlier, but I want to hear this. Did you see the Minnesota Twins pulled a triple play on the New York Yankees? It was either last night or the night before, and what reminded me is because they're playing right now on TV, and I found it hilariously awesome to watch the Yankees get a triple play thrown on them because I just hate the Yankees.
Okay.
They're like the Cowboys of baseball. Nobody likes them.
Well, but like the Cowboys of baseball, probably the second selling hat in all of football.
Why?
I don't know. For
'Cause
some
it's an
reason, they think
NY.
for
Who's
some
the
reason
first?
they think
LA?
they're the America's team. I don't know why. I would never wear that star on my hat. That crap. Uh-oh.
Again. Look, somebody's talking crap to you. Don't talk about my Cowboys
No, it's John.
on the rocks. Yep. Hey, Mariah,
So-
can we get those on the rocks?
Sorry, you're good. You're good.
You
So-
don't remember that?
Oh, she remembers. You can look at the look on her
Yeah,
face.
she got that shit look on her. Oh, there you
There
now
it
it
is.
kicked in.
So again, we'd like to thank everybody for coming out to hang out for us for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, we're supposed to talk about sports.
You don't know
But-
what you're gonna get with us.
Yeah.
Honestly, you don't know.
We do what we do. If eventually sports gets tied in
Yeah.
to at some point of
I
a
mean,
conversation,
50-year-olds playing Gus Macker, fat guys playing Gus Macker.
Yes. So, but again, we like to thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us for a little bit. We appreciate it. We like that the fact that we are becoming international.
Yeah, love it.
It's awesome. I know we have
appreciate it.
our SoundCloud following international is a
Yep.
little bit better than our Facebook and Twitter
We're getting there.
following,
We're getting
but
there.
we're getting there. So
Yeah.
it's awesome. We got the UK. We now have Australia. It's awesome. I can't wait to
Better
actually
late than
talk
never.
to them.
Look who's here. John Wayne.
But see, here's the bad thing about Buzz.
Ruined it.
Ruined it.
Ruined.
He's been off all week, so he should have been on here.
But
He
y'all
should
talk-
be
y'all
here.
Talked about he should, but
He
y'all,
should be
y'all was
here.
talking about something that we might have to bring back up on the page.
What, his face was swollen?
Oh, Chad Johnson.
Oh, Chad
Slash
Ochocinco.
Ocho
Oh,
Cinco.
she's ready for her shots.
Oh, I'm sorry. So on that note, 802 Southwest Street in Indianapolis, every Wednesday night live from Stadium Tavern. This is the
Thank you,
one.
Brandon. I am.
I am the ass.
He is.
This is Mariah over here, our wonderful bartender at Stadium Tavern. And as always, we are Black
With
and White
her
Sports.
10th
Check
Street
out
bun.
everything. Check us out. Everything. Checkers and records, Black and White Sports, esports and whatnot, all in one spot. BWSports1.com, the new sports network of Indy. I like it. Sounded great.
Got 3
Don't
shows. We
care.
got 3 shows left on season 2.
17, 18, 19, 20.
4. It was that 3 years I went to IPS.
See what happens when you go to school in cowboy country? Only 2 things come from Dallas.
Steers and queers.
Said it again. See, I'll let the black guy say it.
All right, we're out here.
The sheriff is near.
You got a purty mouth.
I don't even know if I should touch this.
Mariah's
glass,
like,
man.
what
I'm
are you
sorry,
guys-
Mariah, we
She-
love you.
She really
There
wants
we
her
go.
shot.
She does. There we go. National Tequila Day. Good God. So, and on that note, whew,
As always, what do I do, Dan? I
you
keep it-
say,
I keep it sporty.
and what do I do, Damon?
You hit the damn
I
button.
hit the damn button. Thanks, all.
Deuces. Oh. Brandon.